Hi everyone, it's Naomi here from the Pro Team. So today I'm going to be showing you how to use the under eye corrective illuminators, and I'm going to be doing a sun-kissed dewy skin. So I'm just going to be using our face mist to give a little bit of hydration back to the skin. So I'm going to be mixing our foundation in with our illuminators, and then I'm going to be using our new brush, the 38SS brush. This is amazing for putting your foundation on. I didn't really get it until I actually tried it, but it really just gives you that full coverage and a really flawless finish as well. So I'm going to be going in with 54 illuminating corrective pen underneath her eyes, and I'm going to be popping it right underneath the eyes in like a little bit of a triangle shape, down the nose, a little bit on the forehead, and a tiny bit on the chin. And I'm using my 4SS brush to use. It's a little bit more of a smaller brush, so I can kind of get in at them small areas as well. These concealers are really good for people who suffer with dry skin. They're just going to be really nice for you if you do suffer with that, if I'm kind of making sense to you. But they are really nice for a dewy finish to the skin. And then I'm just adding a little bit more hydration back in with that face mist. Now I'm going in with my stick foundation 115, so I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring. I really like cream contouring lately just because I feel like it gives you more of that natural bronze to your skin. Something that's not too powdery, because I still want the whole skin finish to be dewy. So instead of going in with loads of powder, I'm just going to go in with a lot of cream products so I can still keep with that dewiness. A good little trick is actually using that face mist and spraying your brush. It's just going to help move the product a little bit more and give you a better blend, because sometimes it can be a bit harder to blend a cream product. So adding a little bit of hydration to the brush, it'll add a little bit more wetness to it, and it'll make it blend into the foundation that little bit easier. If you want the contour to stand out a little bit more, I would go in with a second layer, just like what I do with Moisture Now. I just like it to be a little bit stronger, just so I don't have to add so much powder at the end, because I still, again, want to I still want to have that dewiness to the skin. I'm just going to contour her nose a little bit as well. Just make sure you don't go too lined with it, so don't add too much product, because you still want it to blend into the skin that much better. Again, sticking with my cream products, I'm going in with a cream blusher. Since it's a bronzy look, I didn't want to go too pink with it, so I got like a really nice peachy bronzy kind of colour. So I'm going to use our new illuminator on the tops of the cheeks as well, number 69. It is my favourite thing ever. It's something I'm always constantly topping up on, because I always mix it in my foundation just to give me that bit more dewiness as well to my skin. I just want to mention that all of Inglot products are animal cruelty free as well. So I'm going in with one of my favourite under eye powder. It's like a yellowy banana kind of powder, but you just have to make sure that you're panning it underneath the eyes, because it has a little bit of like illumination to it. So if you rub it, you will get a shine. So you don't want to be highlighting underneath your eyes. You want to make sure you're pressing it. But when I get to the nose and the forehead, I kind of rub it, because I want it to be a little bit more glowy on the nose and the forehead, but I don't want it to be glowy underneath the eyes. So I need to make sure that I do set my cream contour. So I'm going in with 507 Sculpt just to make sure it's set, but just not adding too much, because I don't want to get rid of the glow from the stick foundation. So I'm actually going to use an eyeshadow as a blusher. It's just a peachy tone one. It's like my favourite transition colour, but it's gorgeous on tan skin as a blusher. Then going in with Sparkle Dust number 3. It's a gorgeous bronzy tone shade. These Sparkle Dusts are very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. That's what I was trying to say. And I'm using my 4SS brush, but you can see that I'm really playing with the product. I'm really working it into the skin. I'm not just piling loads on and then you have a big shine of highlighter, which isn't very nice. Then going in with my brow mascara number 3, just going to give a bit of texture to the brows before I put the gel in, because usually when you do put gel in, it kind of gets rid of the texture and the hairs from the eyebrows. So this is just going to make sure they're very natural looking. So I'm going in with 20 brow gel with my 17TL brush. I like to draw the brows on top and bottom first, and then work my way to the tail of the brow then. So I just blended a bit of 357, which is a cool tone brown, through the crease off camera. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of brightness back to the eyes by using our under eye illuminating concealer. Sorry, I was nearly forgetting what they were there for a second. So I'm using them actually as a base, and then I'm going in with 351, which is a cream shadow, just to add back in the brightness to the eyes, just to open up the eyes a little bit more. So I'm going to start doing my liner now. I'm using 77 gel liner. So what I'm doing is I'm drawing a line across the eye first of all, and then filling in the gaps. By drawing the line across straight away, you're not going to get any bumps, and you're going to make sure that it's a complete straight line. And then I'm actually going to start using my brush to draw a line. Don't worry if it's not as sharp as you want it to be, because we're going to be going in with Duraline. So just draw your line first, and then you go in with Duraline. So I'm using a flat concealer brush, it's number 22T, and I'm just going at the very end of the line, dragging it with a bit of Duraline, so it's going to give you that really sharp line, and then connecting the line back to the line across the eye. This is really hard to explain when you're not actually saying it in person. I hope I made sense to you. And then I'm popping a bit of kohl pencil at the waterline, just going to open up the eyes a little. So this is Mush having a little bit of a panic attack and she's starting to get a leaky eye. So then I'm going to pop some 30N lashes on her eyes, and they are fabulous lashes. They're my favourite. So I'm going to pop them on. So I'm going to get her to look down, and then stick the middle on, stick the corner of the eyes on, and then we're good. Then popping a bit of 56 lip liner. It's my favourite lip liner. It's such a nice colour. It goes absolutely any eyeshadow you're doing. It's amazing. And then I'm going to pop a bit of 220 lipstick on. It's a gorgeous colour. It's very in between like a brown lipstick and a pink lipstick. So if you don't want to be too pink, or if you don't want to be too brown, it's just like the perfect in between one. So I'm going to give Mush's collarbones a little bit of definition, and I'm just going to pop a bit of the 51, the lightest concealer, on the collarbones, and it's just going to bring them out that little bit more. Finishing off the look with the face mist, of course, and it gives you that dewy finish. So this is the finished look, everyone. I hope you enjoy it, and look how amazing Mush looks. She's unreal looking. So if you want, you can follow myself and Mush. I left our Instagram names there for you. Thanks so much everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all soon.